I'm gonna go through my Western Conference reserves because I think that it's gonna be a little bit tough to figure out who starts, and you guys should already know how the voting goes with that. It's all gonna be the coaches, all the coaches, and it's gonna be 2 guards, 3 front court players, which are forwards and centers, and then 2 wild cards, right? So this is where it gets kind of dicey because you're not going to necessarily know who is like the guys that you think are going to be all stars are probably not going to be all stars. So off the rip, we know Steph. Steph is definitely going to be an all star this year. Like we're not. Yeah, he didn't start third best point guard in the Western Conference. He's there. Like he's still that type of player. The next guard spot, you got to go in. #1 seed in the West. I don't think any other guard has been better than him this year. And again, if y'all and trust me, if y'all think that I'm tripping on some of these players, let me know. And we could discuss it. You can tell me in the chat. Let me know if I'm tripping, maybe I'm forgetting somebody. So forward positions. These are the forwards and centers. We gotta have Kawhi Leonard. Kawhi Leonard is going to make an All-Star game. He's gonna make it this year, definitely. You got Anthony Davis, and I think people may tweak on Anthony Davis on that spot, but he's making an All-Star team for sure this year. I don't think any of the forward. He's in a depoy defensive player of the year race. I still think Rudy Gobert is ahead of him, but you look at the Lakers, he's been at times you could debate on LeBron, AD. AD has been the Lakers run by AD, and I think outside of AD and Bron has been disgusting, but those two guys have still been great. So yeah, so you have another forward position, and this is where it gets kind of weird. You can go Sabonis, you can go Gobert. I don't think people are gonna go Cat. You can go Lauri Markkanen. You have Şengün, but I think the coaches are going to vote in Rudy Gobert. I think this is a guy that, again, it's not a fun guy to watch, but these are just guys that are just his game is not exciting. But again, the All-Star game is not based on just the game being exciting. Because if that was the case, Stephen Curry would have started because we want to see Steph, KD, and Bron on the same team in the All-Star game. But it's not based on that. It's based on who's playing the best basketball. In the wild cards, where it gets very, very disgusting. I feel like right now there's going to be another guard. You have Devin Booker, you have De'Aaron Fox, and I think right now, matter of fact, what I'm going to do real quick, I'm going to look at Devin Booker's stats and see. Because Jamal Murray, I don't think he'll make it. Even though I don't think he'll make it. Devin Booker right now is on 27 a game, 7 assists. This is a career high in assists. Wow, I didn't even realize that. 4 or 5 rebounds a game, shooting around 38% from 3. Devin Booker is an all-star. You got to have Devin Booker. Where this can get a little tricky is when they start saying, "Hey, bro, the where y'all ranked in the standings?" Right? So I said Booker. I'm an idiot, bro. I'm in grad school. I can't even spell. Crazy. So Devin Booker, right? We got Devin Booker. Cool. Then the last spot, and this is, bro. You can 7 guys outside of the starters. Only 12 guys in the Western Conference make it, and I doubt any of these guys are going to have injury reserve. So you have a question mark. I mean, Devin Booker's making that extra spot. You can go De'Aaron Fox. You can go. Matter of fact, I don't know. 27 a game, 27, 4. Oof. You got to go De'Aaron Fox, bro. De'Aaron Fox, yeah. De'Aaron Fox. So that's my West reserves. And honestly, this can definitely change. I honestly think the starters are there. I think Rudy Gobert gets in because of his impact on defense. I don't think the coaches are going to just leave that out. If it was a player vote, it definitely would have changed because, I mean, the players aren't really, the players are a little weird. They don't really rock with Gobert like that. But the coaches are definitely going to respect what he impacts the Minnesota Timberwolves. They have one of the best defenses. They're the number 2 seed, one of the best teams in the West. And I think that that's just what it is. Like right now, yeah, that's probably the Western Conference start. So you have snubs. So my snubs, definitely. So my predicted snubs right now, I mean, we're gonna have Lauri Markkanen. Lauri, I'm not gonna write your full name, Lauri. I'm sorry. I'm not gonna do it to myself and embarrass myself. We got Lauri. I think Cat is a snub. I think Şengün is a snub. Şengün, like, I talked about him a lot. I think he's an all-star caliber player this year, but the spots is just not enough spots, bro. And then on top of that, you have players like Jamal Murray, who, I mean, important for the Nuggets and what they do. But yeah, you have BI, you have Zion. Zion is a matter of fact, I'm tripping on Zion, but I think Zion hasn't played. He's played 36 games this year. What is he on? 21 now. Zion's not making it. And now Ingram, I don't even think Ingram's over 23. So I don't think any Pelicans guys make an All-Star game this year. Nah, I doubt it. Don't think it's gonna happen. But yeah, man, I'm definitely gonna go with Yeah, I think those are my All-Star reserves. There's some other guys like Ingram, Zion, there's not Snubbs. Who else can I say? I would say oh, that's it. Luke is on there. Luke is already on starter. So yeah. For the most part, every team has been represented. But yeah, these are my snubs. Laurie Cat, Şengün, Jamal Murray. But yeah, bro. Those are my guys from the West. All right, so let's go into it. All right, so the East reserves. So off the rip, I already told you. Brunson, Jalen Brunson. Oh, make sure I find his name. Jalen Brunson. I had a brain fart for a second. Jalen Brunson. Jalen Brunson is definitely going to be the backup guard spot for sure. I'm gonna put D Mitch. And I won't lie to you. This is where it gets tricky because I don't know if Jaylen Brown is a forward this year or if he's. I think they play him at forward, at small forward. But I don't even think he'll get in over Bam. I'd have Bam over him. Bam Adebayo for sure. Forwards in the East. I feel like you go Paulo Banchero. And I'll say this about Paulo, bro. I feel like if he was in the West, he wouldn't make an All-Star game. But because the forwards in the East right now haven't played spectacularly well, I'm not saying he's playing bad, but I think there's a big opening for him to make an All-Star game. So there's that. I'm gonna go to the wild cards real quick. I think you go Trae Young. Absolutely got to go Trae Young. And I think you have to have Tyrese Maxey. So a lot of the guards are just shooting guards this year. So I think you go Jalen Brunson, D Mitch, Bam Adebayo, Paulo Banchero, and I think you go Jaylen Brown. Jalen with a Y. I'm tripping. Jaylen Brown. So I think I'm not missing anybody. I got Brunson. I have a lot of teams that are top of the Eastern Conference. I think the snubs off the rip, Siakam. I don't think he was going to make it off the rip. Julius Randle. I think Julius Randle can get snubbed this year. I think his game has been a lot better. He's been a better player this year. However, I mean, it's going to be, yeah, I feel you, bro. I feel you respect Randle. I feel you on that. But, like, who's he going to start? Okay, so look. Matter of fact, we'll look at it. Let's look at Randle and Paulo. Randle this year, right? Randle this year. Julius Randle is on some playing better. He's figuring out he's the second option on that team. Jalen Brunson is the guy. He's 24, shooting around, not great from three. His field goal percentage is better though. That's more important, really. His field goal percentage is better. Field goal percentage is up. His 2-point percentage is down. No, it's I don't know. His field goal percentage is up. So similar to what he's been doing. So he's 24, 9, and 5. Paulo Banchero, who in the second season has had some really, really good moments, man. This is a guy that's going to be a problem. 22, 7 and 4, 7 and 5. 35% from 3. Wow, that's shooting better from 3 than I expected. If I look at the standings again, because the coaches are going to take an effect that too. I mean, I feel like it's going to be between those two dudes. I'm going to have Julius there. I think, how does this affect LeBron's legacy? Hey, man, all I know is this. That boy LeBron, 20th All-Star appearance, ain't nothing affect that man's legacy. I ain't gonna lie. If he's not the GOAT for you, and he's number 2, and if he's not number 2 for you, I don't want to talk basketball with you. Simple as that. If he's not the GOAT, cool. If he's not number 2, carry on. I do not care. I think Julius Randle, Siakam. I could think of some other players. Porzingis. I could see them try to probably put in 3 Celtics. That could happen. I don't think they will. Derek White. I'm not a fan of the Derek White All-Star hype. I'm not a fan of it. We need to let that go. He's a great player that's playing his role. Simple as that. Let's just do that. Let's be honest with ourselves here. But yeah, bro, those are my Eastern Conference reserves, my Western Conference reserves. Yeah, I feel good about it. I'll probably make a TikTok and post it there as well. So, but y'all were here, y'all saw it first. So when I'm right, last time I only missed one player. I missed with Brunson. Everyone else I got right. So, yeah, man, those are my guys.